Why is it beaten into us that somehow when someone else wins, we lose? I heard a new term I really like recently. Toxic individualism. And I'm going to read up about it before I talk about it. But I found myself going down a little tangent of a thought. What would it take for someone to be truly independent? To not have any dependency on any other human being? Is it possible for a single person to do that? The reason I find it an interesting exercise is that I feel like it's a good way of asking whether individualism as such a central concept makes any sense for humans at all. So the first thought I had was, well, how does someone get clothes? Also, if you need glasses, you're pretty much out of luck, because if you can't see, you're probably going to have a hard time even building yourself glasses if you can figure out a way to do it independently. What about food? What about shelter? What about the bricks you'd use to build things? So you'd have to be in a temperate climate. It would have to be somewhere where you probably don't need shoes that much, and somehow avoid being killed by some other animal while you're asleep. And this is just like a fun little exercise I've been doing in my head. I would love to hear from the folks out there who are like survivalists and like going out, but I don't know. No one ever seems to just get naked and run into the woods. They're always like holding a bunch of gear made by a bunch of huge companies. It seems to me that it's basically impossible unless you're like incredibly healthy and then hopefully don't get hurt. One of the toughest, strongest physically like people I know ended up having to be like helicopter evac because, injuries happen. And if he hadn't gone to a hospital, end of that. Oh. So the next question is, why are we taught individualism so much?